Good drinks, bad chat. What we're drinking?
Big Jon May, welcome to Good Drinks, Bad Chat. Firstly, I do want to say thank you very much for giving up some of your time to come and speak to us. Um, what's it been like the last few days since you've done the challenge then?
So I completed the challenge, and like on the day, I had some newspapers turn up, take some photos. I was just like, oh, yeah, maybe it's got a little bit mad. But now, if you Google the challenge, it's gone like Daily Mail, Independent,
Really?
Lad Bible at 5 times.
So is it a bit different to what you're used to than day-to-day life now?
Yeah. Yesterday, I had to do 3 different interviews,
Yeah.
and then I had Talk Sport. They want me on there tomorrow.
Oh, really? Who's that? Is that
Yeah.
on the breakfast show by any chance with Alan Brazil?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I've heard he likes a bit of a drink. Let's put it that way. So he might be trying to get you out then. Um, Probably the most main question you get asked now is what made you do it? It's a bit of a mad challenge and it's a big commitment. So what was the thought process behind it?
Oh, so someone on TikTok was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do 1,000 pints," and they were going into real detail about like what pints they'd had and all that stuff. So I didn't really want to copy them, but I was like, 1,000. That's easy. I'm going to do 2,000 in a year, and then I went too hard too quickly, so we had to change it to 200 days.
Oh, really? I did not know that. Oh, so from the get-go, it was meant to be a year,
Yeah.
but like you're saying, you got carried away. So I guess was it instant regret when you got it from 365 days to 200?
No, because when I had like 20,000 followers at that point, so I could see it kind of growing, and
Okay.
there was a little bit of money there.
Yeah.
But then the second I made it to 200 days, it just went absolutely mental.
I can imagine, mate. What a commitment! I've got to applaud you for that. 10 pints every day for what, a third of the year. That's 2/3 of the year. Apologies. That's what was the How hard was the beginning? Or I mean, if hard at all, like you're saying, if
Uh,
you wanted it to be a year, but
for the
then you
first
changed
like
it to
couple of
200 days.
days, I was doing the average needed, which was like 5.4.
Mm,
Like Friday, I'd have 6, but the rest of the week, I'd have the 5.
mm.
But then the next Saturday, the football was on, so I was there open till close.
Oh, really?
And it
God.
was like, well, that's the average gone because I've just had 15.
I can imagine, mate. So, were you before this? Did you were you much of a drinker, or was it mainly from the
No,
challenge?
it was like 8 pints a day, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, that's still quite a bit, isn't it? For a day.
there's a little bit of liquid there.
So I guess if you think about it, you've only upped it by two a day, haven't you,
Yeah,
to get the average?
so it wasn't that difficult to actually achieve.
No, what? But I guess it was it more the how can I word it? More the consistency, having to stick with it for 200 days.
Yeah, because before, if I was ill, it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Whereas this challenge, like, I've had to not be ill for 200 days.
Oh yeah, I couldn't imagine anything worse than being a bit sick and then having to get some points down your neck. That or have to double your average for the next day.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of days where I wasn't really on it. So we had like
Mm.
5, and then I've had to do 15 the next day.
Oh, oh, what a shame, eh? I bet that was a burden. Um, what did you mainly drink while you were doing it, John?
So because it is quite a lot, I changed it up quite a lot. So there
Mm.
was some Cruz Campo in there, Budweiser, Madry, Thatcher's. So
Oh
like
no,
Thatcher's
oh, okay.
Haze, Thatcher's Blood Orange.
Oh nice. What was the maybe not even from the challenge, but just in general, what is your I know what your best pint is, but what's your worst pint? What's the pint you wouldn't want to have?
Carling.
Carling, yeah. Ugh, I can see why, to be fair.
Yeah.
Um, you also mentioned in your TikToks, after you've done like your calorie counts and your averages and money spent, that you're actually religious, aren't you?
Yeah.
Did this, I mean, personally, I'm not religious myself, but did drinking alcohol have any impact on your religion or religious beliefs or anything like that?
So I would make sure that I wasn't like drunk turning up to church
That's a good start, isn't it?
because that would get me banished, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, right.
But we'd have like 3 before church, and then as a church, we go to the pub. So then I'd have 2, which would
Yeah.
then bring me to 5. Go home, go on live, and have 5.
Oh, so you had this planned out since the beginning, haven't you? Yeah. Did it take a lot of planning, or was it instead of it drinking 8, I'm going to drink 10?
It was just kind of, I said it in a TikTok, and then I was doing my football content, and then all the comments in that video were, "Where's the pints? Where's the pints?" I was just like, "Oh, okay, I'll change my content then."
No one cared. They just wanted to see you drinking. You live in Guildford, is that correct?
Yes.
And the last day of your challenge, you went to, where is it you went to? Market
Atherstone.
Tavern, Alphaston. What made you choose there?
So when I had like 20,000 followers, they came to me and were like, "Can you do it in our pub?"
Oh, really?
I was
Okay.
like, "Yeah, sure." But then on the day before the final day, I had a lot of offers,
Really?
like there's obscene amounts of money. Our
Oh,
cricket
right.
club offered me £1,000 to do it
Oh,
in the
really?
cricket club.
Oh dear. Was it a big pub you went to in Alphaston, the market?
We had the right amount of people. We had 50 people turn up, and it was kind of like packed, but not too packed.
Yeah. How
If
was
it wasn't like the flooding up north, we would have had about 300,
Yeah,
which would have
that's
then
true.
been horrific numbers.
Yeah, it would have been probably would. No, I don't know if the word overwhelming is correct, but it might have been just a bit too much for the last day, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and it's quite a small bar. And what you don't want is people waiting like 20 minutes to
Oh
get a
yeah,
pint.
true. If you don't mind me asking, what was the final bill like?
I didn't have to pay for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very generous. That is very, very generous of them. That's good. Do you have any sort of funny story or funny things that happened during this challenge to you with maybe like at some pubs, or you got barred from a pub or kicked out of a pub, didn't you?
Yeah, I got barred from a pub I have never actually entered.
Oh, was that just a precaution?
Well, no, we were doing like a pub crawl. I was like, "Oh, I haven't been in this pub before." We walked in, and the landlord's gone, "Yeah, you're not allowed in here."
Really?
Hang on, what? Why? "Oh, we've seen your TikTok." I
Oh,
was
what,
like,
just in case you bring too much customers or something?
I have then had to be like Billy Big Bollocks and go, "Well, is it because I'm famous?" They did not like that comment at all.
Have you used let's call it fame? Have you used this fame to your advantage since?
No,
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 no. Has it been hard to? Not has it been hard not to? Sorry.
no. It's just I get recognised quite a lot
Yeah.
in the local area because I think how TikTok works is they push it out to your town first
Okay.
and then push it out and out.
Oh, that for like the algorithm.
Yeah, I
You
think
mean?
that's how the algorithm works.
Okay. Has I guess we've sort of covered this, but what's been the biggest change since the challenge has been completed in your life,
Um,
you reckon?
my comment section on TikTok's changed quite a lot
Yeah.
because it was very much like, you don't do this."
Yeah, I saw there was a
And
lot of
then they have
naysayers, wasn't there?
literally on the final day seen me drink 28 pints, wake up at 10:30, go straight back to the pub for the cricket, get on the train to London, go back out for the football. I probably had about 40 pints in 2 days.
Oh, that is ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, look, fair play to you. I believe you're announcing a new challenge on Friday.
Yes.
Um, I might be a bit cheeky here, but is there anything you could tell me about it?
Is this going to go out before Friday?
No, this we normally record on Saturdays and go out on a Monday. So this isn't leaving my emails or my phone or anything until Monday.
Okay. I'm going to be cycling 2,000 miles,
Wow.
which is Portsmouth to Land's End, Land's End to John O'Groats, John O'Groats to Land's End.
Great. So you've that's a bit of a contrasting challenge, isn't it?
Obviously, we'll stop off at pubs and.
Silly question, weren't it? Have you what sort of is there any planning gone into it, or is it just a
Oh,
challenge?
absolutely none. I thought of this while in the pub.
That's where all the good ideas start, don't they?
Yeah, I had the hardest geezer tell me to pack in the alcohol and actually do something worthwhile.
Oh, that's just what you want to hear, don't you?
So I was literally just in the pub going, okay, I'll do 2,000 miles on a bike then.
Oh, well, is there is there any more like to it? As in, is there a time? What's the word? Do you want to do it in a certain time in a certain amount of days, or any
I'm going to
landmark you want to
have
visit?
200 days to train.
Okay.
And then I'll probably just do it in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, I guess training's a good idea. Do you know what? I would not have even thought of that. I would have just bought a bike and
Well, I haven't got a bike yet.
So, I mean, look, you like setting yourself challenges. They're called a challenge for a reason, aren't they? So,
Yeah,
all the
there's
best to
even
you.
once I've done the cycling up and down the country, there's one that's even bigger. Unless hardest geezer beats me to it,
Oh yeah.
run across Europe.
Oh really? Well, he's on his way. What's he, about halfway through Africa
Yeah,
at the moment? So, I mean, I can't see him running anytime soon or cycling or anything. Do you know what I mean?
I
We'll
don't know.
see.
He is mental, that bloke.
Yeah, I mean, look, fair play to him. So I do appreciate it, John. I will obviously keep this, like I said, with me. This isn't being like a day till Monday morning. And just to finish off, if I may, obviously on the podcast we do like to have a bit of a laugh. Do you have a favourite joke or a funniest joke you've ever heard? Just to finish off on. People normally get stumped on this bit.
Yeah. No.
No. Don't feel like you have to, mate. I just thought I thought I'd
What's
ask.
red and smells like blue paint?
Go on.
Red paint.
Do you know what? I like the little one-liners, little dad jokes. They are my favourite. Well, John, all I can say is honestly, like, genuinely, thank you for taking the time out of your day to have a chat with us.
That's right.
This will be out, like I said, on Monday. I can't remember what date it is. Monday, maybe the 30th, 29th or 30th. And all the best for your next challenge. Oh, and just lastly, what's it been like not drinking 10 pints a day, or have you just kept it up?
We had a day off yesterday, but we are currently in 8 pints.
Okay, then. You know what, I won't keep you then. You enjoy
That's
the rest
right.
of your night, John. And again, honestly, thank you so much. And you mind how you go. Good luck in your next challenge.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem, mate.